Comparing real estate metrics from one year to the next can be challenging in a normal market. That's due to possible variabilities in the market, making the comparisons less meaningful and accurate. Unpredictable events can have a significant impact on the circumstances and outcomes being compared. Thank you for tuning in to my Dream Home in Arizona YouTube channel. My name is Kamya. I'm with Engel and Volkers, and today we're talking about unicorns. Comparing this year to the past couple of years, those unicorn years, because of so many differences in the variables, it's almost useless. When I say unicorn, this is kind of what I mean. Something that is greatly desired, but kind of difficult to find. That pandemic profoundly changed real estate over the past few years. You see, the demand for people feeling they need a home of their own completely skyrocketed. There was a need for that home office and a big backyard. Waves of first and second home buyers entered the market. Those already low mortgage rates were driven to historic lows. And that forbearance plan all but eliminated those foreclosures. And home values reached appreciation levels that we've just never seen before. It was a market that was greatly desired, but very difficult or maybe even impossible to find. You know, like those unicorn years. Now things are getting back to normal, but those unicorns have galloped away. So you can see comparing today's market to those unicorn years makes absolutely no sense. And I'll give you 3 examples. Check this graph out. So looking at this graph, you can see even today, you can actually tell from the headlines, you're probably thinking there aren't any buyers out there. We still see over 10,000 homes a day in the United States selling. But of course, the buyer demand is down from the 2 unicorn years. But according to Showing Time, if we compare it to normal years like 2017 to 2019, we can see the buyer activity is still very, very strong. The second example is home prices. We cannot compare the current home prices to the home prices over the last couple of years. According to Freddie Mac, 2020 and 2021 each had historic appreciation numbers. So check out this graph showing normal years through 2017 and 2019. We can see that we're returning to more normal home value increases. There were several months of minimal depreciation in the second half of 2022. However, according to Fannie Mae, the market has returned to normal appreciation in the first quarter of this year. The third example is foreclosures. So I'm going to pop up a new graph and let's check this one out too. See, since the moratorium on foreclosures has ended, we definitely see an increase in the numbers of filings for those foreclosures over the last 3 years. There are homeowners who lose their homes to foreclosure every year. It is heartbreaking for those families. But we put the current numbers into perspective, we'll realize that we're actually going back to normal filings from like 2017 to 2019. So bottom line, there's going to be really unsettling headlines around the real estate market because they're comparing what happened in the last 3 years to what's happening now. And that's why it's really important to work with a professional real estate agent to help you through and give you a good perspective of the difference between those unicorn years and what's actually in reality today. But remember, if you're paying for a place to live, you're buying a house. You're either buying one for yourself or you're buying one for your landlord. Give me a call.